What's up, everybody? I'm JD, and this is Void War. I found this demo while searching Steam for something interesting to play and maybe put on the channel, and found this. This is basically what I would call FTL with a Warhammer 2 aesthetic to it, but it has more added to it, so I'd call it more like an FTL 2. But let's get right into it. Unlike FTL, we have actual commanders we can pick. They have special abilities and whatnot attached to them, and more health, like a commanding unit. We can name our ship. We're going to check out we're gonna go with the Exile. We're just gonna go with what the game recommends from the beginning. As you can see, we got a list of ships. They got a big list. The demo only gives you 2. We can also change the layout of the ship. Costs meta currency to buy that. So it's got a little bit of like a roguelite element to it with like the meta progression. I believe we could also buy... Yeah, right here. We could buy another commander. So, there's 3 pages of them. So is that 12? Yeah, there's 12 that they're advertising. Pretty much only 3 of them are in the demo, so we can't buy this. We have 1400s. I've already played it once, and we need 5k. So it takes a couple runs to earn some stuff. But let's jump into a quick little section. We get our little lore blurb right here, so that you want to enjoy the lore, you're more than welcome to. But as you can see, the layout of the ship is pretty much identical to FTL. There are a few things missing, such as fuel and drone parts. But we have our hull, we have our shielding, we have our scrap for upgrading, we have our missiles or munitions as they call it, we have our evasion rate, we have our reactor over here, shields, engines, O2, teleporting or launch bay as it is in this game, our weapons bay, our command throne as it's called, or your piloting. We got doors and sensors. Pretty much layout's almost identical to FTL. Few things of note is that we can have both weapons and missiles at the same time. They are 2 separate systems on your ship. So they are you don't have to choose between either using missiles or lasers. You can do both. Unnecessary to choose. But our ship layout is for more set up for boarding, so we're gonna set up our people to be ready to board, and then we're going to warp. Here's our map. Similar layout to any other roguelike FTL clone. Oh my god, sorry. We have actual points of interest that we can go to, so they're on the map. We're going to head towards them just so that way we can kind of get a feel for what they do. Okay, so we jumped into a blank spot. Let's jump up to this listening station. We come across the hidden outposts of the Ranger clans. Though it appears to have been deserted long ago, there's a still functioning relay on one of the side antechambers. Utilizes ancient power technology capable of broadcasting messages at ranges far greater than conventional equipment. It is said that certain Raider clans use this technology for managing their networks of operatives across the galaxy. You have the opportunity to broadcast a transmission, which means we can pledge ourselves with the Raiders. So we can essentially be like, hey, we want to be a pirate. Let's do that. We broadcast it. We have activated the listening station, so Raider Outlaw units appear more frequently in rewards and at merchants. We can only have one of these active at a time. We got some scrap for doing that. And there we go. My last time I tried to record this, before I realized OBS wasn't recording any audio, when I activated I got a weapon. But this time we didn't. So we're going to go over here to the weapons dealer and see what they got for sale. We can trade, talk, even attack, or just outright leave. I think we are going to talk. And they give you a little lore blurb or some advice. The first time I played this, the game kept telling me to upgrade my doors, which I thought was kind of funny. Let's see, so we have equipment for our people and weapons. Do we have any decent weapons in here that look kind of interesting? This looks like it targets crew. Okay, so it kills crew. This creates a gas. Okay, so these all, besides this one, these two look like they're more for dealing with enemy crew as part of our boarding. While on enemy, creates fire on kill, grants fire immunity to nearby friendly crew for 30 seconds on kill. Okay, so we have a fire blade. We have a plague sword, which poisons enemies. Or we have arc cannons. Okay, we got a magma gun. It's just like a AoE damage. We got armor and another AoE damage, but only upon kill. Let's take the plague sword. Let's take the magma gun. And do we want? And this is what? Up to additional 4. Yeah, we're gonna take the arc talons. Bleh. Now we're going to equip our people. Our commander is going to get the arc talons because we're gonna have him jump into the other command throne, which will give him a +2 DPS for the system ships, and since it'll be a small room, maybe an extra 1, so he's gonna be swinging 7 DPS. He's gonna be a monster. Now we have our 2 base fighters. Let's give one of them this poison sword, and then we're going to give the other one this 5 DPS to all enemies weapon. And there we go. We got everybody all done up. We're going to actually jump to this unvisited known, and then we're going to jump down to that shipyard I was just looking at. The cultists of Crom are notorious for their belligerence. You ready to engage in one of their warships? Yeah, I'm horrible. I'm sorry. I know what the word means. I just cannot say it. You know, having 12 teeth makes it a little hard to say some words sometimes. It happens. Okay, so let's have our guys attack the engine. And then we're going to have our other dude, because he has a personal teleportation device. We're going to have him teleport right into the command center. So he's going to be there first. Yeah, and you can see how much DPS we're putting out. We pretty much just killed everybody super fast just by upgrading our units, by giving them weapons. Makes boarding super easy. And, you know, kind of interesting in this game. I like it. I'm just going to send everybody back to their station. Unlike FTL, when we jump, if our units are injured, they will heal from resting upon warping. It's a heal similar to like what the clone pod does, but it's all the time. Like we don't need a special station aboard. It just happens, which is a nice little change of pace. Let's jump down here to the shipyard. Everybody's fully healed. We can either repair, which, you know, our ship took no damage. We can heal our injuries. Everybody seems pretty much healed up for the most part. So we don't need the first 2. We don't have any missiles, so we don't need any munitions. So let's construct ourselves a machine slave. We got a husk. So these are essentially the drones of this game. And they can do more than just repair. They can actually man stations and stuff and whatnot. So we're going to have them man the engines. And we're going to warp to the next location. Do we want to get another slave, I mean, we could probably do that and go to the equipment, and then yeah, we miss ordinances, which is fine. I don't feel like missiles are necessary with our current build. So we are just going to focus on moving forward. But yeah, no, this game is pretty fun. I thought it was interesting. I like the aesthetic of it. It just, I think, kind of scratches that itch for FTL, but not FTL. So, you know, you just want a different change of pace. You're not trying to mod. This might actually be right up your alley for something you might be interested in checking out. This ship has a treasure chest. So you see the gold little box over there, which is kind of cool. I like the fact that there's special ship conditions that happen. Alright. And, you know, just like, you know, any other time. Kill, got it. Alright, we got some armor. Yeah. That was worth it. So, who do we want to put the armor on? Who's taking the most damage all the time? Is it our guy here with the sword? He does seem to be kind of getting beat up. So we're going to give him some extra HP, so that way he does less chance of dying. Yeah, we're going to go to the shipyard, because we want one more husk to man some more of our stations, maybe the shields. Abandoned shipyard. Okay, some repair drones. Okay, so these will just let us repair systems. Well, we do have to equip that on one of our people, so we do have to, like... actually, let's put it on the husk, because that seems more useful on him. Let's come down here. We're going to get another husk machine slave. But yeah, no, this game is very much no. Come on now. You're not supposed to be manning that. This guy mans this. So, I mean, it is a demo. Like I said, it is a demo. It does have a few little quirks to it, but it's interesting. It's fun. I really wish I found some weapons. Not weapons, missiles. But yeah, but it comes up as a separate, entirely separate system on its own. As you see, we have empty missile templates. If we had a template we could put in here, then we'd be able to fire missiles. But because we're missing the templates, we have no missiles. Oh wow, they got these people. They got a lot of people. Okay, the cerebral husk. This looks like what, a husk reasonable enough to receive further augmentation. The same modification involves amputation from the waist down, grafting, and powerful. Okay, so I believe this is kind of more like a combat drone. And then what we have are engineers. So these are like the little entry people that were like really good at repairing. This might not be a bad guy to pick up. Oh. Okay, so this guy's in a suit. Cannot suffocate. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Oh wow, this guy's got as many slots as we got, as our commander's got. He's a marshal. Okay, all right. So he's a better, what, imperial list? Yep. Okay. A gene soldier. Really weak to suffocating. Okay. Okay. Don't feel like we necessarily need more people to raid with. We could use another person on the ship. I mean, we are going to take more people. Let's take 2 more of these robot guys. Take this pistol and this assault drill. And there we go. Now we have everybody set up. We're actually going to pull that off of him. Let's go put it on our actual little machinist guy here. Do I feel like these guys need... No, actually I kind of like their weapons. So let us equip our husk. There we go. And the nice thing is, we actually load up 4 people. Oh, actually, you don't have that upgrade. We could load up to 4 people. I'm going to put that guy on weapons. Okay, so we're going to actually have these guys sit over here for the moment. They'll be our onboard people until we upgrade our ship. We'll go here. I got a good feeling about it. We re-entered and are immediately attacked by pirate vessels. Yeah, suffered damage from a pirate engagement. Oh, and they're trying to steal our ship. You know what? Let's just jump it. We're just gonna go for it. And let's go here. Alright. And nice, quick, easy kill. And we're going to upgrade our ship. We want to upgrade our sled. So that way we can actually put more people in it. They do have stations to return to. This is their station. Don't tell me that they can't return. And now we put more power. See, now we load 3. So we're going to load up our 2. And then we're going to load up one of these guys. Yeah, now we have 3 people to raid with. We'll just power up this weapons just to have weapons powered. But yeah, no, I do like the different take. Oh, man. Shut up. Oh, annoying. Okay, so we got a bunk on that one. We'll hit the Stargate. But yeah, no, we can have more than 8 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're at what FTL's limit is. We can go beyond this with no problems. Now, the cool thing is the layout of the system map changes. So sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. So it's not like it's just the difficulty that changes on the sectors that you can go to, but it's also how many options you have as you go through. And you know, it's pretty good. If you like FTL, you like Warhammer, this might be right up your alley. There's definitely way more wish I could say that word. Emphasis. There we go. On your crew and not just your ship. So as you saw, we can equip our crew and stuff, give them special abilities like repairing and drones and stuff. And yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. Different little take on the FTL formula. I would personally probably call this like an actually like a FTL 2 or FTL like 1.5, whereas like, you know, FTL but with just more 2. And you know, that's my take on the game. If you guys like this, maybe give it a shot, like the video, and I'll catch you guys later.